This is the Saturday Rub as Triple M rocks the grand final.
Oh, what about the voiceover man?
Oh,
bloody hell.
New York.
That sounds magnificent as we're sitting here on the perfect day ahead of the big game between the Brisbane Lions and the Sydney Swans. And, I tell you what, she's looked good at times, the G, but this is pristine. As I look across, I see Bernard Vince. Welcome to you, Bernard.
Thank you, Jim. I'm dangerously fresh today, actually. Took it very easily last night. Just made a decision to look after myself, and today could be dangerous. Are you with me, Damo? They're new glasses. I've never stolen them
these
before.
aren't new, but I spent last year's grand final with
Yes.
you, and you got dangerous as the match wore on, so I'm glad I'm not with you today.
Now, you hear of steam trains, trying to make their way up a hill, and they end up like Puffing Billy. You get this, and you think they're not going to get to the top. All the coal's burnt.
Yep.
That's what it felt like to me when Brownless tried to get his way from the September Club to this broadcast area.
Hello, Jim. Look at you three flogs with your sunnies on. You think
Look
you're
at
rock
the sun.
stars? You think you're
The
rock
sun's
stars?
They've all got sunnies on.
No,
haven't
they haven't. I'm the only one. I'm the only normal one here.
Well, do your buttons up
Bill,
there.
you're not normal, mate.
I can see your belly button. Do them up. And that is a big belly button.
What do you call that lady?
Sign
that does-
language.
Sign language. Billy Brownless is a star. Yes, there you go.
She changed the end bit.
Yeah.
I know. I'll tell you what.
She went Billy Brownless and then something like that.
Doodle.
No, I walked with him, Jim, up the hill, and it was embarrassing.
It was.
He goes, you remind me of bloody Oscar on the Amazing Race.
What's going on with your face?
He's sweating. He's
Mate,
in all sorts.
I've been running around. I was with you at Crown.
You were?
We had a lovely panel there.
Did you?
Then I just went to the Grand Hyatt with Basher Hooley. What a lovely man.
Magnificent man,
What
Bash.
he does for the community and all that, unbelievable.
superb, yep.
And then I had to walk up this hill, which it
No,
doesn't,
well, you went into the September Club, so there's a couple of other little rooms to work.
Yes.
but it doesn't look like a big hill, Jim.
No, it isn't a big hill.
No, it's not.
When you walk it, it's a bloody big hill. I thought I was on the Amazing Race. Oscar 20 metres in front of me.
Well, he was leaning back on me, Jim, and I'm pushing him up the hill. It's embarrassing.
It's not a hill.
It's not.
It is.
It's a slight rise.
Look at this. Blue skies. And we're looking forward to South Melbourne taking on Fitzroy today. I'm looking forward to this, aren't we? Look at the Victorians out there. No, not really.
No.
A lot of interstaters here.
Yes, like it.
Now, what a week it's been, Purple.
Oh,
In fact,
Jim.
what a fortnight for our landscape.
Yep.
We don't get excited about this stuff too often because it can be pretty boring media watch.
Yep.
But this last...
Damo.
all hell has broken loose.
Well, it has, Jim. Hutchie, Corn,
Yes.
Harrow.
Yes.
Hutchie's just taken everyone from Channel 9 to Channel
Ripped 'em
7.
out of there.
And there's noses out of joint at 7. There's Nick
Unbelievable.
Revold's coming back into the scene.
Eddie reckons they're list cloggers.
List cloggers.
He's threatened legal action. It's threatened legal action.
Yeah.
We're not sure who he's threatened that.
No.
Are you the main man now at
There were-
9?
No, definitely not. But
few
there
more
were
have to
tears
go.
during the week, Bern. There were tears
Tears.
in both networks, and there
Right.
was resignations. And then, Jim, I've heard that many names thrown around, both coming, going, maybe going. But there's only one name who I've not heard all week.
No one's heard.
No.
2 weeks. No
There
one's
has
heard
been
it.
not one mention
Puffing Billy.
of the bloke on your left, Fat.
So if you...
Oh, no.
must have
the
lost
train.
currency, Fat.
Don't do fat.
In 24, if you can't land a gig with a television network at the back end of 2024, you have got no talent.
Jim.
So, Phil, has your phone rung this week once about a future
For a gig, it
TV
has.
gig?
No, look, I'm a freelancer. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
No.
I work for,
Out of work.
Yes, but I worked for Nine the other night, the Spectacular that you were there at, raised a lot of money for my room.
You dressed up as Lee Matthews.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Oh,
Lee
you
yet.
did a dress up.
I did a and it wasn't.
He had a moustache, Jim, and that was about the
That's
instead
where
of
he's
dressing
at.
up as Lee.
and the
Where
ball,
our man's at.
and a ball, and Channel 10, Amazing Race. So I just freelance, Jim.
What was the joke you attempted to pull on
you
the footy
don't
show?
know. We don't talk about
Now tell us. It was about Acker. It was with Acker. So what did you say?
Flatline?
I told Acker to go to the front of Lynchy and kick a goal, and he did that, and guess what? We won. And
That's it.
That didn't get a laugh.
It's not getting a laugh there either.
no.
There's a punchline.
No, but that was all part of Lee Matthews telling Acker.
yeah.
Then Acker did a handstand, didn't he? He's mad. We know that. He's mad.
He is.
But a very good cross. Cross of the year, of course.
I don't think
Now,
it
what's
was.
going on, Jim?
Are you
Come
staying
on.
at 7, Jim?
Yeah.
You're safe, aren't you?
5
Long
year.
way out.
Well, Corn's taken all the money. Caro's taken all the money. Now Hutchie's come
And
across.
Bruce?
Hutchie's taken all
Bruce
the
is
money.
back.
Well, Bruce was already there.
But he's taken your role.
He's already on contract.
He's taken a bit of your role.
In fact, I don't host the grand final, never have.
No,
I'm siren to siren.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Hamish.
bit in that.
Yes.
Hamish
in
hosts
that.
the grand final,
Okay.
so you better take that up with Hamish.
Hamish was
What
in
about-
Paris last week.
Well, I know.
And has
What
been-
about your show, Wednesday, the Talking
Oh,
Footy?
big numbers.
No, Hutchie's
Big numbers.
Hutchie's got a new show to come in on Wednesdays
come on.
now.
Supercar.
He's got his little fat fingers all over. If it's
yes.
not in the popcorn chicken bowl, it's in there at
Well,
7.
you know him better than anyone else, Purple. What's he manipulating here, the supercar driver?
Well, all I do know is he's always 10 lengths ahead of the next best person in that space, and I don't think anyone actually fully knows what he's doing. I see Ed's taken over Channel 9 again this week.
yeah.
Jimmy's making comments on behalf of the whole network, and as you said, the list clogging.
I
Yes.
love that. I love
Yeah,
it.
I think those two big boys got together on Wednesday. Would you believe?
Who?
A big coming to Jesus.
What,
with Ed.
Hutchie and
Hutchie
Ed?
and Ed, I can tell you that. That actually absolutely went down
So-
at Ed's office, I believe, on Wednesday.
Here's one of the problems, Purple. Hutchie owns the management company that manage all of these people that are moving around.
Yeah.
So how does that work?
Well, he's managed people out of the
Out
show,
of one joint into another joint.
out of the
his
show
own
that he
joint.
started himself 18 years ago.
Oh, it's shambolic.
Eddie, he's a street fighter. He's
yeah.
Hey, what about Channel 7 today? Who's your big boss? Is it Kerry Stokes?
Yes, Kerry's was up there, the chairman.
So he's there. All you
Jeff Howard, the CEO.
So all you boys, all the Channel 7 boys have been in there. They've
And
got
girls.
And girls, sorry.
Yes, yes.
All there to meet the big boss. And you got your 7 little
always.
badges
Always.
on and all that.
Well, you got to meet the man that pays the bill.
Yeah, but how did it all go? Were there
he's
any
great.
other
No, Kerry's-
departures?
Kerry's-
Does he know your name, Jim?
Kerry's
Does
a
Kerry know
lovely
your
man,
name?
of course.
They've never done it, Bill.
Kerry's a lovely man.
They've never done this before. This
No.
year's just everyone's making sure they get up there and make themselves
I said to him, where are you seated today, Kerry? He said, I'm just down underneath. I said, best seat in the house? He said, no, I don't think so. I said to him, it'll be the most expensive seat in the house.
Yes, exactly.
150 mil a year. You'd hope you'd end up with a decent seat, Purple.
You want a good one.
And then he said, and who are you?
Yeah.
He doesn't need to say that. Some people don't need an introduction, Purple.